Nobody wakes up in the morning thinking, I'm going to go to A&E today. Nobody knows. Nobody knows who it's going to be.
Paediatric trauma call, 15 minutes.
Code red, helipad response.
You're having a heart attack.
We want to be in and out of scan in the next 10 minutes.
I can't feel any pulse.
A&E reception, can I help you? Yeah, 24 hours, 7 days a week. I love that question. What's your opening hours?
St George's, London, one of the busiest and most advanced A&E departments in the world.
Beautiful. It's as if we've done it before.
We are there when awful things happen to pick up the pieces.
We have a 2-year-old who's kicked like a horse.
We see the unpredictableness of what happens in life, and we're suddenly having to explain why it's gone wrong.
I can't feel my left leg.
You'll be okay.
A place where life
A&E selfie!
Down below. Too slow.
love
Such a big boy. So proud of you.
and loss
I'm still here.
unfold every single day.
So we don't shake hands at this hospital, we fist bump. Can I have a fist bump?
All the patients you're about to see were treated in just one 24-hour period.
Hello, darling.
You genuinely do see the best of people in this job. You'll see strangers rushing to the aid of someone they've never met. You just see things that make you realise just how important the people in your life are and the people around you are.
A&E.
We'll let you know as soon as we hear anything. All right, cheers, Dan. Bye.
Cheers, bye-bye.
There was like trauma call, woman. 5 minutes later, another trauma call, woman. Now 5 minutes later, trauma call, woman.
I'm gonna go back and climb that same tree just to prove a point that I can climb the tree down and not break my foot.
Starting to get warm now. People having barbecues where it's lighter, later. It was light at 10 o'clock yesterday.
Well, this is a weekend to remember, my love.
Hello, Kitty, I'm Dr. Moss. Come through. Let's just go round here.
Phil Moss is the clinical director of St George's A&E.
Just want to pop yourself up on there with your feet flat ends.
Today, he's also the lead consultant in charge of the department.
There are several things I love about working in ED. Firstly, it's the variety.
What happened?
Someone broke a champagne flute.
Yeah.
And I stepped in it.
You've no idea from one day to the next who's going to turn up at the front door, how sick those individuals are going to be, how injured.
OK, I'm going to do this now.
Yeah.
Listening to patients, having a nice conversation, cracking a few gags, as well as the obvious of, taking their pain away and making them, physically better.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I enjoy the atmosphere. I enjoy the people I work with, because actually that's what makes it still just a little bit fun.
I have a guy who went foraging in the woods today and decided...
Foraging in the woods today? That's a great start to a conversation. Yeah. Presumably, what did he eat? He did what?
He was looking for the other one, and he had the bad one. I don't know what the other one
You are so winding me up.
There's always this feeling of anticipation, of being a coiled spring. You're waiting for something to happen, and you know what's going to happen isn't going to be nice.
St George's recess. Okey-doke. Adult or paediatric? 12. Head injury, fall from a cliff. Okay.
12-year-old girl is being airlifted to St George's after falling from a cliff near her home in Hastings, 70 miles away.
Code red, 25 minutes.
Code red, that's a phrase we use to describe a patient that's trying to bleed to death. She's fallen off a cliff.
Can I get the trauma team to A&E resus, please? I'd like to activate the helipad.
What's her estimated weight? 32. OK. When you're told you've got a 12-year-old that's fallen off a cliff, my initial reaction is, right, we have to be able to look inside that child's head very, very quickly and work out what's going on. Once they're on the system, can we request a head-neck tap? And then, out as they come out the lift, straight into the scanner. My other reaction is, it isn't just the head.
Worried about bleeding at the moment?
Yeah, I'm worried about everything. We tend to get those patients straight from the aircraft and straight into the CT scanner. OK, she's on. Just landed 2 seconds ago. Yeah.
The girl's family are travelling to the hospital by car.
Tulsi's friend called and told me that she'd had an accident. It was the first time she'd gone the cliffs, playing with friends, just climbing down as far as she could. She just lost her footing and just slipped.
Slide. Ready, brace, slide.
Emergency doctors at the scene of the accident put Tulsi into an induced coma.
When I arrived at the cliffs, her friend was panicking a lot. And she took me down there and I just see Tulsi just laying there, not moving. She wouldn't groan, she wouldn't make a noise, just like she was sleeping.
Danny called me. She said, Mom, Tulsi fell from cliff. She was crying. She couldn't say much, really.
Are you happy to go straight to CT, gents?
Yeah.
Good.
We're going to our my command of lift. Ready, brace, and lift.
This is Tulsi. She's 12 years old. At approximately 6 o'clock today, she fell 18 feet from a cliff in Hastings. Her GCS on arrival was eyes 3, voice 2, motor 5. She was agitated and drowsy and became increasingly more drowsy. Injuries top to toe. She's got a large swelling on the left-hand side of her head and an abrasion to her left shoulder.
OK. We're going to remove the scoop now, guys. So can we have 3 people down the patient's left-hand side, please? 3 people with anaesthetics holding the head.
Till I get to hospital, everything in my mind was, is she gonna be alive or no?
Relax the patient onto the bed, thank you.
No one was with her.
Right, can we vacate the room, guys, and get some pictures, please?
This is my little daughter.
Tulsi arrived at St George's 10 minutes ago after being flown in by air ambulance.
So this is a 12-year-old who has fallen down a cliff in Hastings.
Senior consultant Phil has ordered an urgent CT scan so he can assess the extent of her injuries.
And the degree of fall that she's sustained, I'm scanning from head to pelvis in this particular child.
Breathe in and hold your breath.
So priorities, guys, once we've done the scan, back to resus, blood's off. Can the paediatricians facilitate that bit and keep her warm, all right?
Breathe normally.
Tulsi's family are travelling to St George's by car from their home in Hastings.
I was brought up in Gujarat, in India. When I was 18, I moved here. Really quickly, I had a baby, Chandni. After Chandni, I had 2 miscarriages. So when Tulsi was born, I was so happy because I had 2 lovely girls.
6 p.m.
The 8 years between us, and I was always there to look after her. Even when she was young, I used to change her nappies and stuff like that. We always liked doing the same things. She's just a sister. Some don't get along, but we always did. Just really close. We laugh a lot. It was very loud in the house when we were together. She's there to put a smile on your face, and if she was no longer with us, there would be no one there to do that.
I bleeped the neurosurgeon. Talking of which. Hello. Hello, mate. It's Phil Moss, the A&E consultant. I'm in the CT scanner with a 12-year-old trauma patient. She's got what looks like a subdural left-hand side with effacement and midline shift.
Dr. Phil now has the preliminary scans of Tulsi's head injury.
Subdural hematoma is a clot of blood within the head which is expanding. The brain is, if you like, trapped in the box that is the skull, and the only place it can go when it is squeezed is down through the hole in the bottom of the skull where the spinal cord starts.
She's straight off the aircraft into the scanner. All we've got so far is the head, but I thought I'd tell you now.
If that pressure builds up and the brain is squashed, it can stop the patient breathing.
Yeah, I thought I'd let you know as soon as we saw the pictures.
Your worry is that even if you do get the clot out and the child survives, that she may have residual brain dysfunction or injury.
OK, let's get the patient off into resus, please. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Tulsi will be taken to resus and kept stable until doctors have the full report of her scans.
Neurosurgeon already knows. We're going back to resus. No, and nothing else really obvious on CT.
Steady, go.
OK, that's fine.
Take a seat, more concentrate.
His hand looks horrible. It's all big and fat and ugly.
I look like a bloke in Star Trek.
Oh, yeah, but you probably didn't see that. All right, OK, bye-bye.
70-year-old retired mechanic Ron was helping a friend fix a car when he got his hand caught between 2 cars.
The toe ball went into this part of my hand, up against the hubcap, and I dented the hubcap, and there was just a pop.
I feel like a cooker today in that bus, you know that? Absolute cooker.
I can imagine.
You roast. It's like being cooked at gas mark 5, slowly, you know.
He's been brought into A&E by his girlfriend, bus driver Jackie.
I was actually working on an early shift. When Ron came home, it looked slightly swollen, but not a lot. And I said to him, "Does it hurt?" And he said, "Well, not that much." Well, that's going down, isn't it?
No, it's beginning to throb now.
The trauma's taken its place. We went to bed that night and didn't think much of it. When we got up in the morning, it looked a little bit like someone had got hold of a rubber glove and blown it up. Darren reckons you'll be out of action for about 5 weeks. Always been a grease monkey and always will. Even though he's now retired and he's 70-odd years of age, he will still go and do somebody's car for them and get covered in grease. Oh, what are you going to do with that? You're right at home for a few weeks, maybe. I first met Ron through an ex-boyfriend who'd taken me down to the garages where Ron worked because he was going to do something to his car or whatever. And I said, "Who's that?" And he said to me, "That's Ron." I said, "Oh, he's ugly." I mean, you could have grabbed hold of his hair, put it in a ponytail, and it was stood dead upright because of the amount of grease on his hair, because of grease on his hands. He just looked like someone had dunked him in a pool of oil. Horrible. Once you got to speak to him and got to know him, he was just really too soft for his own good. We've been here an hour and a half already, Ron.
When I first saw Jackie, I was struck in awe. Something happened, and at the time I wasn't quite sure what that was, but it was a flutter.
It's the first time they've had ballet there this year.
Where?
Glastonbury.
I thought, my God, I need to get to know her more.
It's £113 a day. I mean, that is bad.
It used to be £1 when it first opened up.
I was looking for somebody to do some paperwork for me. I had an office, I had a typewriter, I had all the equipment, and she agreed. She was very ambitious and always willing to learn anything. Changing oil, changing filters, spark plugs.
So I went up to one of the engineers and said to him, "Can you turn the heater off on that, please?"
Did you?
Yeah, he had to use a thing. I said he breaks the taps off, so he took a pliers with him.
He was surprised you already knew, yeah?
Maybe. I don't know.
Ronald Stevens.
Get up.
Hey?
Your name is Ronald Stevens, dear. I'll carry everything as usual. I'm coming. They're going to say, "Right, chop your hand off," and that's it.
Ron is being sent straight to X-ray, as doctors suspect he's broken his hand.
Put your hand down, you look ridiculous.
He said keep it elevated.
Not, he didn't say keep it on top of your head.
What did you do? Fell out of a 5-metre tree. No way. What did you do?
Dancing.
Dancing?
I don't need a tourniquet. You know what they say?
Wide veins.
Easy cannulation.
Where do you write your book of jokes, eh?
It's important to be able to make your nurses laugh.
It is important.
Otherwise,
we are very serious.
we would just cry all the time.
Hello, St George's Recess. Yep.
A 39-year-old bus driver is being rushed to St George's after his motorbike collided with a car on his way back from work in southwest London.
So open, tib, fib. Yeah, lovely. All right, thanks, bye. Adult male trauma call, 10 minutes.
What is that?
It's a motorcyclist versus car, bullseye windscreen, open tib fib with a knee injury, but apparently multiple lacerations.
When the red phone goes, there's a certain moment of tenseness in the room whilst trying to find out what's coming in. Because as soon as you have any information, people start running scenarios in their heads, and that puts your adrenaline up.
Working in Resus is consultant Reese.
GCS, we don't know. If you're on a bike, you're more vulnerable than if you're in a car. Coming off a motorbike at high speed, they could be injured anywhere. So I have to be suspicious of every injury, really.
I think we're ready.
So much, guys.
Sorry, sir. I'm really sorry.
So this is Adam. He's 39.
He's a motorcycle rider.
Yeah.
He's gone an unknown speed, then into a car. Injuries from top to bottom. He's got a laceration under his chin, and a right wrist injury. And that's the main thing that's complaining about.
Yeah. Cool, okay. He's got some left-sided abdominal pain, but he's got a nasty compound tib fib by the looks here. He's in a lot of pain. Okay, so we need to get him in a better position on this trolley a sec, because he's sort of sideways.
Okay, so I say ready, brace, and then we'll pull, ready, brace, pull.
Where's our anaesthetist?
We're just getting this metal board out from underneath you, okay? I know. We're going to give you some more painkillers, okay?
Quite often people will come in with a limb injury that's really painful, and they get confused why we're assessing the rest of them.
Adam, you might feel a bit of cold jelly on your tummy now, OK?
Wasn't my fault.
Sometimes it's not the leg that I'm most worried about, it's the things like inside his chest, or is there anything going on in his abdomen or his pelvis or his head? I need to rule those things out as soon as possible.
Adam, sorry, just put your hand down. Sorry. That doesn't look right. It's a fracture.
Wrist?
Yeah.
It looks like mid-30s gentleman who's a motorcyclist.
Doctors carry out x-rays to see if Adam has any injuries that need immediate attention.
He's got a head injury, a loss of consciousness. He's got an open tib fib fracture on his left leg. Adam, do you remember me? I just saw you a second ago. I'm just going to take you to scan in a sec, all right?
Adam will now be taken for a full CT scan to assess the severity of the injuries to his head, neck, spine and legs.
The majority of patients who've had a significant injury coming off a motorbike or being hit by a car, they're at risk of internal bleeding around the brain or within the brain tissue itself. He had potentially a life-changing or life-threatening head injury.
Hello, mate. Nothing so far. We're waiting for a formal primary.
12-year-old Tulsi has had an urgent CT scan to assess her injuries after she slipped and fell off a cliff whilst playing near her home in Hastings.
I'm just going to check them right now for you. Emily, could you ask them to check pupils now, please, and tell us what they've got?
Initial scans show a bleed on her brain, but doctors need the full report to see if she has any other life-threatening injuries.
2mm bilaterally reactive.
Dealing with particularly emotive cases such as children, it can be difficult. As professionals, we're very much focused on the job, getting the job done, getting the child well. How we are affected as people kind of depends on our own personalities and circumstances. I've got 3 kids under the age of 8, you know, so for me, seeing critically ill or injured children and, God forbid, you know, a paediatric death in the department is quite a hard thing to process.
So let's get bloods off, urinary catheter, head end of the trolley up, please. But at the time, in the moment, my role as a senior consultant is to make sure the rest of the team are OK. Kind of worry about myself later.
Tulsi's family are still travelling to St George's from their home 70 miles away.
Since Tulsi was born, I've always been around her, but there was a year when I wasn't. She was about 3. She was sent to India because we were struggling to pay for childcare for her, so my grandparents agreed to look after her. My mum and my dad didn't want to, but they had no option.
It was good for my parents because they don't have any young kids. But still, it was very hard. She was so young.
Did you miss her when she was away?
Yeah, I did. Because that age, you really can play with your kids, and I miss that for Manila. Yes.
My mum used to do a lot of overtime. She worked very hard from morning till night. She's shown us that if you want something, you've got to go out and get it. It won't come to you. And then we got the first shop, and my granddad brought Tulsi back. She forgot all English. When she came back, she was fluent in Gujarati, and she didn't speak any English at all. I remember her hiding her teacher's keys at school. But she didn't understand any English, so they weren't able to get any back until I'd gone to pick her up. Nearly losing the youngest was hard. She's just a little sister, and I couldn't see my life without her.
Doctors are still waiting to find out if Tulsi will require emergency brain surgery.
Just gonna get you over onto the other bed, all right?
Ready, steady, slide.
I know. Well done. You're there, you're there.
Oh, I know. We're the cruelest people here tonight.
Gosh, my knee.
Sorry.
Motorcyclist Adam is having emergency CT scans after he collided with a car on his way home from work.
That's the most civilised person I've ever heard in pain. Screaming his head off, screaming. At the worst possible. Oh, he went to gosh. Gosh.
Gentleman.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is, he's a gent. Old school.
I grew up in Poland, in Łódź. It is quite a big town. I lost my dad when I was 4, so me, my brother and my mom, we lived in the small flat. Well, growing up without dad, first of all, it is hard. You always miss a man at home. The best memories I have from me and my mom and my brother on holiday to the lake. It was a nice place. Going on the boat, on the lake, having a barbecue in the evening, singing songs around the fire. Yeah, I remember these things, yeah. It was very, very nice. Good memories. When I was a child, yeah, I always liked adventures. We were climbing all sorts of trees, picking up apples, cherries from the trees. Yeah, we loved that, I remember. My mom was quite strict. She had 2 boys, me and my brother, and she had to be strict, to be honest with you, with us, because otherwise she wouldn't cope. We were quite naughty sometimes. I was always taught to respect other people, to, you know, be polite, and it stayed with me. Memories, I have good memories, but most of them are bad.
Breathe normally.
We're going to move you back onto the trolley and take you back into the other room in a minute, okay?
Ready, steady, slide.
Doctors will now wait for the full results of the scan before deciding the next steps in Adam's treatment.
He's looking at your pretty picture now, so...
70-year-old Ron has a severely swollen hand after getting it trapped between a reversing car and a parked car.
That's definitely come up.
Doctors suspect he may have some broken bones.
A little look at one specific area, but the rest of it looks okay. There's just one area I'm not sure of on the X-ray.
This is swollen.
I left school on a Tuesday when I was 16, and I was working in a garage Wednesday afternoon. A matter of hours. Been working as a mechanic for 50 years and never had an accident. Help someone out when you're retired, and look what happened, here I am.
If Ron couldn't play with his cars, as I call it, or tinker with his cars, I think he'd go stir-crazy, actually.
I can't see an obvious fracture. The only bit I was concerned about is this bone here and this metacarpal, but it would be painful as I'm pressing it if it was fractured, and it's not, so it doesn't fit.
He won't go on holiday with me because he doesn't want to just sit there and sunbathe and do nothing and chill.
It's going to take weeks to go down, this swelling, and it's going to go really all the colours of the rainbow.
One day I fell off a ladder and hurt my back and smashed and cracked a rib.
You're absolutely filthy.
I was doing a clutch on a Fiat Ducato where you had to take the engine out the cab through the passenger door, and I promised to give that vehicle back at the weekend. She just stuck a pair of overalls on, put the engine back in the cab again, which was just amazing. This is going to severely hinder him working at the garage.
Because we worked so closely together and we got on so well, one thing basically led to another.
I didn't want it to be just a fling.
You won the prize for the most swollen hand I've ever seen.
Oh, good.
No swollen and not painful.
That's right.
I cautiously asked her if she would be my girlfriend.
We've been together ever since, and that's 25 plus years. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. You're not washing up now, is he? Don't do that anyway. I'd like to get married, but I'd always told him I wouldn't walk down the aisle all the time. I'm this size. If I slim down a bit, we might do. Hopefully the diet will work.
So he's a motorcyclist versus car, bullseye the windscreen, lots of damage to the car and his bike.
Bus driver Adam has been brought back to resus. His initial CT scans reveal a severe break to his left leg.
You all right, Adam? You'll feel a bit better in a minute, so we'll put you to sleep a little bit, make you sleepy, and we'll sort your leg out, okay?
Orthopedic doctors will place Adam's leg in a temporary cast while they decide if he needs surgery.
That's all right.
Yeah, just before my 17th birthday, I remember we were working with my brother over the summer holiday to get some extra money. I remember one day we came back from work, me and my brother, and we found out that my mom just passed away. It was a tragic death. Me and my brother, we were left alone.
Are we washing this out as well?
Okay, so to give you something that makes you feel it leave. Okay? It's okay. Yeah, here. Okay, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, okay.
Well done, well done.
Adam, nice deep breath.
That's me.
Yeah.
From that.
Oh, God.
Even if you are 17 and then you lose your mom, there's no one really to ask things. You know, you can ask sometimes your parents what to do, what shall I do, what should I do at school, which way should I go. My brother tried to look after me, but it wasn't that easy. As you are a teenager, 17, 18, you think, you know, you're grown up, you know everything, and you want to do things your way. When you lose your parents when you're a child or even teenager, you have to grow up quicker. You have to start looking after yourself quicker. And then you have to be tougher, you know. Just, you know, look forward, don't look back, and that's it.
Adam will be slowly brought out of sedation as doctors continue to treat his injuries and assess whether he needs surgery.
Sarah, could you start the mannitol, please, through the pump? Operator.
Doctors have received the final report of Tulsi's CT scans.
Nothing apart from the head, but that's great. Thank you. You're likely to be moving to theatre very quickly, guys, OK?
Suddenly, from having a child who might have a significant brain injury to having one that absolutely does, and you absolutely now know that this is a really serious brain injury that she's sustained, now takes everything to the next level very, very quickly.
Go.
It's a matter of life and death, and that child needs to be in an operating theatre very, very urgently.
Thank you, people.
Tulsi's family have yet to arrive at the hospital to be by her side.
So it was so much road work. It took us about more than 5 hours to get there. We was waiting to get the answer, how she is. I was in the car, I was just quiet. I was just thinking about her all the time.
Tulsi will now undergo emergency brain surgery.
When we did get there, Tulsi was in the operation theatre. I didn't know if she would change or just be the normal girl she's always been.
This is my life.
I'm just calling in regards to the hot beverage that you gave me. The splash was too long. Just think it's important to give you feedback. OK, all right. OK, bye. Yeah, sorted.
I don't remember that at all.
No, well, that's probably good. You don't want to remember all that trauma stuff. You want to focus on getting better.
It's been almost 3 hours since Adam arrived in Resus after colliding with a car on his motorbike. Doctors have received the full CT report, which revealed a number of serious injuries from the crash.
Okay, you haven't just hurt your knee. You've fractured some of the bones in your spine. Yeah. Your lungs are very bruised. And you've also got an injury to your kidney. The injury to your kidney at the moment is causing you the most problem. Because we're going to give you some blood now. It'll be a long time, a lot of rehab afterwards.
First time I started thinking about coming to Britain, it was 2005. I was still married by then. And I spoke to my wife, my ex-wife. That was the plan. From the beginning, thinking just to improve our quality of life, improve, you know, standard of life. Do you always want to give your child what you didn't have as a child? It was quite hard. I remember the biggest problem I had to leave my daughter in Poland. She was 8 at the time.
You'll feel a little bit better, I think, after this blood.
This bus company in Poland was advertising job opportunities in England. And everything was arranged in Poland, so we came straight away. We just had to pick up the keys for the house. I remember we came on Sunday, Monday we went to work. You know, it was like starting a new life. It's a different country, a language language barrier, you don't have friends, family around. It was difficult. We were just thinking it was just temporary. I was just going to come here, settle down, and then we're thinking about them coming to me. It never happened, but the plan was like that.
Your jeans are all cut up and covered in blood. Do you want me to just throw them in the bin?
I missed my daughter. It was very hard. I mean, I love my daughter to bits. It was nice to be able to afford things we couldn't afford before. But from the long time perspective, you know, when you look at it, it's really not that important. The material things you buy is not as important as the time spent together.
We got urology down to see his kidney, and we had discussions about IR, but actually, I think it's all his leg where he's lost volume. It's nasty.
Doctors are concerned about long-term nerve damage to Adam's leg, which could prevent him from returning to work as a bus driver. They are sending him to theatre for emergency surgery.
You're right, mate.
How is it going?
So I think we're planning to get you to theatre to sort your leg out pretty soon.
What about my arm?
Yeah, you have a fracture in your wrist as well. What they'll do is they'll pull that wrist in theatre and make it straight for you as well, but we will do that when you're asleep.
It says Adam. Hello, Adam. My name's Guy. Signed this. I'm one of the anaesthetic consultants.
I think when you see such a significant fracture, especially in young people, you know that that's going to affect their life. And people know, you know, that things may then have to change.
I didn't know how badly the fracture was. Yeah, I thought I might have a lot of problems. After this accident, my life has changed completely. I just started thinking about spending more time with my family, not to work that much I used to work. With time, you realize money is not really everything. A lot of people are saying, are you crazy? Are you still riding a bike? You know, after this accident, after your injuries, you know, you are still riding a bike. I always say, if you walk and fell over, break your leg, are you going to stop walking? I just enjoy life more, because you never know what can happen.
They mentioned that she may have brain damage. They didn't want to rule it out because of her injury.
When she woke up, she called me Mom, and she wanted me to sit with her. It was very good, because I knew she's all right now.
I just started crying. Relief.
She wanted me to be with her all the time. Even she don't let me go to get the coffee or anything. She was so scared. Probably she think I'm gonna tell her off.
I was in hospital for 3 days and I felt kind of weird and that because I couldn't eat a lot as much as I normally do.
As soon as we get home, she was fine. She was sitting down, she had her food and everything. She started to play straight away.
We all know that she's getting stronger and she's doing well. I'm lucky that I'm here. Definitely not going anywhere near the cliffs.
That was a significant fall, a significant brain injury. Every now and again there's a patient that it really hits home that without the whole system and the people within it, she wouldn't be alive.